Hi, this is Paul with the Whiting team. Hey, I just had a friend call me from California yesterday wanting to know what to do with an extra $100,000 that he had in the stock market. And of course, the market's been performing so poorly lately. He wants to do something different with it. And the decision to purchase another property is tough. So he was just asking me for some guidance, and I thought I'd share some of that with you today. The decision to buy a property is one of the biggest and best decisions you could ever make. After all, a home is the largest and most emotional investment most people will ever make. So how do you know if it's the right time for you to buy your first home or another real property? There's never a wrong time to buy the right home. The key really is finding a good buy and taking the time to carefully evaluate your finances. Of course, right now in the marketplace, with interest rates as low as they are, it's an incredible opportunity to purchase a home and have such a low payment that the property can typically cash flow with very little money put down on a property. A home purchase is pretty much the same way, even if you're not renting it out. It's an important step in the path to long-term wealth. Purchasing your own home is a great investment that provides specific financial advantages such as equity buildup, tax benefits, and it's also an automatic savings plan that you can't get from renting a home if you're the renter or tenant. And so here's the most important rule for keeping your stress to a minimum. You don't have to know everything. And that's where our team comes in. As Keller Williams agents, we're ready to help you through every step of the process. We have purchased and sold over $45 million of our own personal real estate. And so we're not new to this process. Step two is, of course, hire your agent. And on our team, we have buyer agents specifically who can look for real estate for you. And, above all else, good agents put their clients first. And this is your dream. And your agent is your advocate to help you make your dream come true. A great real estate agent will educate you about the current conditions of the market. They'll analyze what you want and what you need in your next home. They'll guide you to homes that fit your criteria. They'll coordinate the work of other needed professionals throughout the process, such as a home warranty, a home inspector, or in the appraisal, and they'll also negotiate with the seller on your behalf. They'll check and double check paperwork and deadlines, and they'll solve any problems that may arise. So, step three is to secure financing. Ultimately, your lender will pre-approve you for a certain amount, but you will decide what you're comfortable paying every month. And remember, your lender only sees your finances on paper. It's up to you to decide how much you're willing to stretch your budget in order to get into your dream home. So be sure to follow these 6 steps to financing your home. Choose a loan officer, make a loan application and get pre-approved, determine what you want to pay and select a loan option, submit to the lender an accepted purchase offer contract, get an appraisal and title commitment, obtain funding at closing. Now, step 4 is to find your home. So you're pre-approved and ready to begin your search, but how or where do you begin? There are a lot of homes out there, and diving in without a guide can become overwhelming and confusing. A great agent will help you more accurately pinpoint homes that fit your criteria, and the right home will meet all your important needs and as many of your additional wants as possible. Some questions you might ask yourself include, what do I want my home to be close to? When we bought our home, I wanted to be close to the tennis courts. My wife wanted the kids to be close to the school, so we bought across the street from the school where our kids attend. How much space do I need and why? Which is more critical, location or size? Would I be interested in a fixer-upper? How important is home value appreciation? Is neighborhood stability a priority? Would I be interested in a condo? What features and amenities do I want? Which do I really need? You learn as you look at homes, your priorities will probably adjust along the way. So once you've found a home that you love, the next step is making a compelling offer. And while emotions are probably in high gear, once you've found a home you love, it's important to remember that a home is an investment. Your agent on the Whiting team understands this, in my opinion, arguably better than anyone else in Utah County. And there are several reasons for that, starting with the fact that we buy and sell our own property. Many people look to us as agents to explain and guide you through the offer process. And if an agent hasn't purchased their own property, it's just not the same. And you'll see when you work with us. So the three basic components of your purchase offer are price, terms, and contingencies. Price is the dollar amount you're approved for, willing and able to pay. Terms cover the other financial and timing factors that will be included in the offer. Contingencies are clauses that let you out of the deal if the house has a problem that didn't exist or which you weren't aware of when you went under contract. They specify any event that you'll need to place in order for you to fulfill the contract. And lastly, perform due diligence. Just because you love a particular property doesn't mean that it's perfect. In fact, this is where reason has to trump emotion. You'll need to have a property inspection, which we recommend that you attend. That will expose hidden issues. This way you'll know what you're getting into before you sign closing papers. Your main concern is the possibility of structural damage. This can come from water damage, shifting ground, or poor construction when the house was built. But don't sweat the small stuff. It's the inspector's job to mark everything discovered, no matter how large or small. And the inspector's report may be long, but things that are easily fixed can be overlooked for the time being. If you have a big problem show up in your inspection report, you should bring in a specialist. And if the worst case scenario turns out to be true, you might want to walk away from the purchase. Even if your home passes inspection, you'll still need to buy a homeowner's insurance policy that protects you against loss or damage to the property itself and against liability in case someone sustains an injury while on your property. So hopefully these tips have been helpful to you, and please give us a call.